Hi, Fran Chismar here again, the Sultan of Sales at Pinelands Nursery and also co-host of the Native Plants Healthy Planet podcast. Again, I'm a couple miles from my home. It's a site of an abandoned mall that's getting torn down off a major throughway. And since we were talking about invasives with the last video with lesser celandine, this is the time of the year that everyone kind of sees that white tree blooming and they're like, what's that white tree blooming everywhere? It's so pretty. Well, that's Callery Pear, or one of the varieties is Bradford Pear. And again, another invasive, and people go, well, what's wrong? It's a very pretty flower. So behind me is a field of Callery Pear. And you can see more coming up. It has completely taken over this field. We're going to try to walk in a little bit just to see what's in here, and it's very difficult. It's branched to the ground. There's no understory in here. There's actually no wildlife value in here. It's kept pretty much just it's either bare ground or a little bit of grass coming up here, but birds, other than the couple birds that spread the seed, it doesn't really host very many pollinators or insects. It doesn't do a lot of good, and it's managed to choke everything else out in here. I mean, this is a dense forest of nothing but Bradford Pear. Now, what you can't see is just on the other side of here, there was a Chuck E. Cheese where they planted a hedgerow of five Bradford Pear. I'm assuming these are the progeny from all those pears, and there's more coming up. This little edge here where you do have some grassland, you can see more branching out, and it goes off into the distance. You can see around back behind this deserted building, it's nothing but Bradford Pear. There's no biodiversity at all in this stand, and there's no wildlife. I hear some birds in the background on the larger tree just outside of it, but it's pretty void. It's pretty void. It's a sad sight. So when people wonder why this is so bad, now the other thing is these pears breed fire blight. They breed disease, which is going to spread to other areas, kill other trees in that area, and then open ground for more Bradford Pear. You can see like a couple lone grasses. I think this is broom sedge, if I'm IDing it correctly. I could be wrong, but it's just a very sad state. So when people talk about why are Bradford Pears or Callery Pears invasive, this is why.